Hello, everyone, and welcome to KCD Mumbai. A big round of applause for everyone who is here.
And looks like the technical glitches won't end right here at a technical conference. Hopefully, we get sorted.
Yeah, I was supposed to say this when it's here. So, Kasakai Mumbai.
We don't see a lot of excitement. We'll not proceed until we see a lot of excitement.
Once more, Kasakai Mumbai. Yes, now it's cool. Cool.
Okay.
Moving on.
It is still not working.
Yeah. So basically, just code of conduct. We are a CNCF event which is there, and KCD is Kubernetes Community Day, which is a community event by CNCF. Though it is all community organized, but still it falls under the umbrella of CNCF. So this is the code of conduct. You can give it a read. And in short, it just means please be nice to one another. So just be nice to one another. And that's pretty much it. If you feel anything, any discomfort, or you want to contact, you can just do contact@kcdmumbai.com or reach out to any of the organizers or the volunteers. Yeah, so my name is Sayam Pathak, and I'm working as Director of Technical Evangelism at CIVO, and I'm joined by my fantastic organizers.
So I'm Rohit Mure, and I am also developer advocate, and also I'm also the organizer for KCD Mumbai. So we are tried our best to organize the event.
Ooh, that was short, Ruth. Hi, I'm Divya, and I am a senior technical evangelist at SUSE, one of the co-organizers of this event. And I'm going to keep it short and hand it over to Shivai, who's going to introduce himself because we're slightly late, if you haven't noticed yet.
Hi, I'm Shivaya. I'm a developer relations engineer at Millisearch, and super excited to be presenting this KCD Mumbai for all of you.
And also, we would like to thank all our sponsors. Obviously, without sponsors, we cannot pull off this event. That is pretty obvious. So thanks to all our sponsors, New Relic, CIVO, Yugabyte, Elastic, Fermion, F5, and Vultr for making this event possible. Thank you so much. And also our community partners who have helped us spread the word throughout the process right from the beginning to the registration till the end. So thanks to all the community partners as well. Cool. Why we are here today?
Oh, yeah. So I'm not going to ask you that because you'll have paid for the tickets and you'll are here to attend KCD Mumbai, clearly. Next slide, please. But honestly speaking, if you look at the transparency report for KubeCon EU that was released, I think a couple of days back, you'd see that a lot of the virtual attendance tends to come from Asia. I hope you can see that, and I'm not, obstructing the view. Of course, since it was held in Europe, the majority of the attendance, virtual and in person, was from Europe. But if you see here, in the right side of things, Asia is the second largest. And this has been a trend that we've noticed, not just with this KubeCon, but with previous KubeCons as well. Next slide, please. And guess what? India is one of the top virtual attendees for this year. And this has been a trend over the years when it comes to KubeCon and other CNCF events. Next slide, please. And if you look at the Indian diaspora in terms of the contributors, right, to the CNCF ecosystem, you would know that there are around 18 ambassadors from just India in the recently nominated or recently accepted ambassadors program for 2022. Sayam and myself are ambassadors, and this is not a plug for the ambassador program, but this goes to show that there's a lot of interest in the CNCF projects and in the open source ecosystem that the CNCF shepherds. Next slide, please. And just to drive the fact home that there's a lot of interest, if you see the slide behind me right now, you would see that India is third in terms of number of contributions to the CNCF ecosystem. And this is not just Kubernetes, by the way. It's all projects across the CNCF ecosystem. So India is third over the last year. And this means that there's a lot of interest. And if you've started out as a contributor, you know that there's a lot of opportunities out there in the ecosystem for you to get involved. But the experience as far as how to proceed and how to seek out mentorship and how to navigate your way in the Kubernetes or in the cloud native ecosystem is a little unclear, not just because of lack of mentorship or lack of in-person events, but because you don't have that in-person connect, because a lot of Indians are aware, or a lot of Asians are unaware of the fact that there are these in-person events like KubeCon and Open Source Summit and others that you can attend. Which is why we, as organizers, sort of brought what you could say a mini KubeCon to Mumbai. And it's not just Mumbai. As Shiva is going to cover in his next slides, there are other events. And I'll hand it over to Shiva to continue with it.
So thank you so beautifully putting it up together. So as you know that as KubeCon is not really accessible for everyone in this world, so that is why CNCF came up with the local meetup groups and KCDs, which are the Kubernetes Community Days. And thanks to the united effort by the different KCDs within India, that's KCD Mumbai that we are a part of, and then we recently had KCD Bangalore, we are going to be having KCD Chennai. I think it's all together and collective effort that really makes us penetrate deeper into all these different communities and cities to spread the word about Kubernetes and the different CNCF projects. So if you are part of different cities, definitely advocate for these projects so that more and more folks can actually adopt to these different projects, which are very inclusive for everyone. And as I mentioned, right, that the main goal for everyone and for us organizing this event is to make cloud native go accessible to everywhere, right? Not just in the major cities, but in tier 2, tier 3 cities, so that more and more people can get started and make better cloud native applications and make it truly global, right? And now let's see what we have in store for you. So Rohit will be covering the agenda. Over to you, Rohit.
Yeah, so we have awesome stuff planned for you. So, yeah, next slide. We have like one of the best schedule. So you can see there are main tracks and everyone is an expert, and I would recommend like highly checking every keynote and every sessions, because they are like highly based on the cloud native Kubernetes and various trending technologies. So yeah, try to attend both if possible. So try to make your own schedule for the sessions according to track 1 and track 2.
Yeah, just to add on, workshops will be in a separate room, so you can ask any of the volunteers and or the organizers. They will be helping you in navigating to the workshop. It's here only, not you have to go anywhere else, just on the left side. But yeah, this is the overall schedule, and this is also being displayed outside. It will be displaying so that you can have a look when is what session, so you do not miss.
Yeah, for the workshops, it is just on the left. So I would assign the volunteers, and you can go and talk to them. So yeah, next slide. So if you have followed us on Twitter, we were really active yesterday, and we were also trending. So try to make trending in India. So let's go ahead and do. Yeah, thank you. So I would recommend like using this hashtag KCD Mumbai, because what will happen if you use the KCD Mumbai hashtag, we will provide you the swags. So that is only the one thing, but you will be also displayed outside our virtual screen. There is virtual screen outside. So it is like this kind of a wall where your tweets will be displayed to everyone. It is presented here, and we will also try to cover some of the awesome tweets, and we will provide the swags to you and some nice recognitions. Yeah, next. So yeah, we have one of the lead performer today, and he's MC him. So he will be trying to like make your mood nice at the end. So be there if you want to attend, and he's one of the rock star. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for joining us in this heavy rainy season and stuff. So we tried our best, and we were also little thinking about this thing like cyclones and all. But everything is well managed and everything is sorted now. So yeah, let's do it. So thank you for coming.
Now we'll hand over to the MCs.
So please welcome our host for the today. She's Saranya Nambiar, and another is Vinuja Khadode. So they will be the host for the today. Thank you.